all, and welcome back to Obsidian Rose Guidance. It's been a while since I've posted. I've been in introspection and traveling. I have some aquamarine from Ecuador where I visited recently, and I also have some red jasper from Sedona, Arizona. A family member had obtained it for me, and have been in a lot of meditation. I wanted to bring you a reading to talk about the energy between the full moon in Capricorn and the new moon in Cancer this July 2023, and talk about the energy. Whew. Angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. Archangel Raphael, my guiding archangel. Archangel Michael, guide us today with the energies between the full moon in Capricorn and the new moon in Cancer. Pretty much the middle of July. Thank you, angels. Three of Wands. Strength, the Lovers. Two of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups. So I did a reading earlier this morning. Of course, I do a reading every morning. I do a few readings every morning. And the Lover's strength and the Ten of Cups was there. I think that, I don't know. This Three of Wands and the Two of Pentacles have been in many of my readings recently. Okay. I'm going to use these as the Archangels guiding energy. Okay, so we have Three of Wands preparing for some sort of change, some sort of action. The Wands are about actions. This is taking the next steps, planning. It's very methodical planning. You know, this woman's ready to get on a ship for a long voyage. She's packed all these suitcases, right? Okay, so she's completely ready. The Three of Wands is about being as prepared as possible, right? I mean, we live in a world of many exceptions of being prepared. So we're being as prepared as possible. Strength, number 11, also can represent Leo energy. The strength is talking about inner strength, gathering strength, being self-confident. Leo the lion, you know, it's all about this outward presence of a word to use besides strength. It's courage, you know. Just gonna quote from the Wizard of Oz, but the lion is about courage and strength. It's about going deep inside and pulling out your inner confidence. And so here's an angel sitting with this lion and the dove carrying. Oh boy, wow. I wish I could see that clearly, but I can't. I want to say it's a snake, but it's really in the figure 8, which is eternity. So this dove is carrying eternal peace. And they're looking in a certain direction. Do you see them both? They are looking particularly, specifically in a certain direction. So this strength is about, I know where I'm going, I know who I am, and I know what I want. Okay. Preparing, going in a certain direction with all the strength and self-confidence that can be gathered. The Lovers. Archangel Raphael is my guiding archangel. So the Lover's card is near and dear to my heart for many reasons, also about a choice. I'm also a Gemini Venus, so this plays a large role in my love language, with Raphael being my guiding spirit and my healing energy as a Reiki practitioner and integrative energy therapist and nurse practitioner. So this card is very specific to me, and it landed right in the middle of the reading. So I apologize if my energy is coming out in this reading, but that's what it's supposed to do, and whoever resonates with it, you're supposed to hear it. So the Lovers is about a choice, but an emotional choice, the power of love. The love inside of all of us guides us, right? This is this is Archangel Raphael, and he's guiding these two people. And now, of course, they're portraying a man and a woman. It could be any people, okay? It doesn't matter the sex or the gender, but any two people are being guided in a certain direction, or you could look at it as a choice in anything that's happening in your life. Of course, it could be love and a commitment. It could be with yourself and family members. It could be with yourself and a job. It could be with yourself and simple choices you're making on a day-to-day basis, but you're using your heart space to choose, you know, that choice. So the energy right now between the full moon in Capricorn and the new moon in Cancer. So Capricorn is an earth sign and Cancer is a water sign. Capricorn is a very direct, calculated, earthy type of energy. It's the devil energy. The devil is the court card for Capricorn. And so between the full moon, so the full moon is about releasing. So Capricorn is, the full moon in Capricorn is releasing like things that tie you to something, you know, like a bond. Okay, so like a devil bond or a soul bond, a trauma bond, you know, all those bonds that we have in life that we need to break free from. That full moon in Capricorn, that devil energy. And it doesn't mean devil as in bad, it means devil as in we are human, and we make choices based on our humanness nature. And so this full moon in Capricorn reminds all of us, specifically those who have Capricorn in your chart. I don't think I have Capricorn anywhere in my chart, but I've known plenty of Capricorn, so that's really all that matters. If you feel that this is a good time for you to release something you're tied to. Are you tied to a way of thinking that hasn't served you right? Are you tied to a person that hasn't served you right? Are you tied to a habit? Okay, you know, overeating, drinking, like manipulation behaviors, or allowing people to step all over you, or your choices, your mindset, just having a negative mindset in general. You know, a negative mindset, all of those are Capricorn type behaviors. It doesn't mean all Capricorns are bad, but it's just a Capricorn type behavior. And this full moon in Capricorn, we can release that. And with the new moon in Cancer, Cancer is a water sign. Cancer is all about emotion. Okay, guess what, folks? I told you I'm a Gemini Venus, but I'm a Cancer moon. I've had to like stop myself from crying about 3 times before I started this reading. I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to get through the reading without crying. Whew, and I keep trying. So this new moon in Capricorn, new moon in Cancer, which will be on July 17th. I can't wait for it to be over, because then hopefully I can face the world and not cry every second of the day. All you Cancers out there, I love you. I feel for you. I'm not even a Cancer sun. I'm a Cancer moon. So my moon is all about emotion, and I'm a Cancer moon. So I'm just a big sobby mess. So this Cancer moon is going to hit me hard. It's probably why I procrastinated on this reading. Woo! So there's some decision that whoever's resonating with this reading, some decision that we're making, very likely based on maybe a committed relationship or something that's really close to your heart, whatever that is. Okay, balance. 2 of Pentacles is all about balance. This person is, you know, hanging over this edge with the yin yang. Not only do we have yin yang with the, you know, the dichotomy of black and white, but we also have it, there's like a yin yang, and it almost looks like an affinity sign, just like the affinity sign that the dove was carrying. So this balance and choice that's happening during this time between the Capricorn full moon and the Cancer new moon is all about finding this balance and peace within us that could be everlasting. In other words, if you get over this Capricorn soul bond, trauma bond, there's a good energy here to help you to never have to deal with it again. And for some of you who are overcoming negative mindsets, addictions, toxic relationships, or whatever's going on in your life, if you're really giving up something major in your life that's going to change your life forever, it really is going to be forever. It really is something that this eternity symbol here is very significant to me. I mean, this is very small, and I got to tell you, I usually wear contacts. I'm not wearing any contacts or glasses right now, and I can see that, which means it's being pointed out to me very specifically. Whatever you're giving up for this Capricorn full moon into the new moon in Cancer, and it's here's an analogy. Are you ready? This Capricorn full moon is like a soul bond, and the new moon in Cancer is like the water's washing it all away. That's beautiful. Okay. And if you got to wash it away with tears, you go right ahead. I'll just be right there with you. So we need to balance. What I love about this card is it looks like this person, I don't know if you can see these snow-covered mountains, but it looks like they're in, my imagination of this is they're in Tibet. Okay? They are up on this monastery in Tibet at the top of the world, and they are as close to God as possible. You know, that's what it looks like. They're just, they're right there, and their angel is there, and they are balancing on this just one hand. I'm surprised this guy's not on one finger, you know, and he's just got it all balanced. He has got it all worked out. And you know what? As worked out as possible, because nothing is perfect. Okay, there's no perfection in the world. You got to let that go. And you know what? Maybe that's some of your Capricorn issues to be dropped during the full moon into the new moon in Cancer. Drop that issue of perfection. There isn't any. There isn't any. We are humans. You got to remind yourself that you're a human. And we're built with faults. We're also built with strength. Strength. Okay, 10 of Cups. Well, we're, ending this. I feel like this is a story. Okay, that's why I built it in a pyramid, obviously. Look at me. Here's the pyramid I got in Ecuador. And I was at the equator. I don't mean to go on a tangent here, but I actually went to the equator. Whew, and that was very significant for me. I'm going to let that go. But obviously I built a pyramid here of these cards. So we're preparing for something, building strength, to make a decision, to create balance and complete happiness. Yes. Yes, that is exactly what we're doing. And it is beautiful. Okay, I'm going to clarify now. Oh, man. All right. Clarify the 3 of Wands, please. This Cancer new moon is going to set us all right. It's going to set me right. I may have to call it a work a few days if I'm crying uncontrollably. So, 3 of Wands, 3 of Wands, 3 of Wands. And those of you that watch my videos that actually do work with me, you probably won't mind if I cry at work. I'll just shut my door to my office. You'll know what's going on. Okay, 3 of Wands. 3 of Wands. Clarify the 3 of Wands. Ooh, here we go. Okay, 8 of Swords out of our heads. Oh, this is fantastic. Preparing, the 3 of Wands preparing. And this is opposite. So Eight of Swords in reverse. Did I say Wands? I think I said Wands. I probably said Wands because I want it to happen quickly. Anyway, Eight of Swords in reverse means that she's now clear-headed. This person's clear-headed. They were all up in their mind, but able to obviously break themselves free of all of this overthinking. The overthinking is done. Absolutely done. Strength. Clarify strength. Clarify strength. Those of you wanting a personal reading, I'm going to put it in the community tab. My link to my website for personal readings. If you're interested, I can do them in person in Rhode Island if you're in the New England area, or we can do them online. We can do them through Google Meet, FaceTime, whatever works for you. So I'll put that in the community tab. Strength. Why do we have strength here between our Capricorn full moon and our Cancer new moon, July 2023? Why do we have strength? Two came out. So they came out in reverse. So I'm going to read them in reverse. The only things I don't read in reverse are these Archangel cards. Four of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Very interesting that it goes with the strength. Okay. All right. So in the upright, the Four of Wands is about celebration and stability. Do you see how these four wands are sort of holding up this tent? And that they're celebrating because everything is sort of, you know, stable at the moment, right? King of Pentacles is the master of his domain, the master of the domain. We have the wolf because typically a King of Pentacles has become a lone wolf. And you know why? The only way to get this great big pentacle here is to, in a nice way, I'll say it, they've had to isolate themselves. Some people may say they've pushed everyone aside so they can get what they want, this great big pentacle. Well, this great big pentacle can be a lot of different things for a lot of different people. This big pentacle could be a home, a career, a certain amount of money, a certain amount of status. Whatever it is that this pentacle means to them, they've had to be the lone wolf to get there. He's also a little mature, yeah? Gray hair, white hair. Took him a long damn time to get there. But he's there. So they were in reverse. Why were they in reverse? Because strength is saying this is the focus. Do you see them looking? Well, guess what they're looking at? They are looking at this Four of Wands and King of Pentacles. And to me, well, I'll share with you. In my life, the King of Pentacles and the Four of Wands is my divine masculine. That could be the same for some of you. For some of you, this could be a stable job, a stable career, a stable home, or a stable person. You know, and so whatever it means to you, there's strength, courage, and overcoming this Capricorn, I want to say soul and trauma bonds. You're overcoming these soul and trauma bonds. You're getting rid of them forever so that you can have a stable whatever in your life. Person, place, or thing. And I'm just going to leave it there. And the reason that they're in reverse is because you're working on it. It's being worked on. It's not here yet. But that's exactly what you're focusing on. They are looking in that direction. Okay. The Lovers. Oh, gee, that one just went flying out. Exhaustion. I'm going to get one more because I am exhausted. I don't know about the rest of you. Are you exhausted with your whatever the heck you're waiting for here? Already laughing. Page of Swords. Stalking, initiating communication, being too busy. All of this is in reverse, meaning it needs to stop. Stop being so busy. Stop stalking. Stop looking at someone's social media because you're exhausted. Queen of Swords is about clarity and boundaries. I don't know if you can see this. This King of Wands. Oh, I can't even look at it right now. I'm going to put it right there for a second. Queen of Swords is about, so she is, I'm using she and him as it relates to whoever's on the card. I don't care what the gender or the gender is. It is just about the energy. Do you see this cup? She's got her cup of love in a cage, for God's sake. She's got her cup of love in a cage. It is trapped away. She's got it so locked away. She's like, I don't think so. Absolutely no emotion. And she is all about boundaries, clarity, communication, and that's it. And if you don't have anything else to say, you're done. She's got it locked away. So this choice is about ending exhaustion. Okay, so the Ten of Swords is about complete and utter exhaustion. The worry cannot be worried anymore. It just can't. Oh, here we go. Oh, God. King of Wands. So the king, here we go with the Leo again. Here we go with the Lion. Here we go with the Courage. He's defending this person, yeah? Right? This Lion is like, listen, don't you mess with my guy because I'm right here. Don't look at me because I'm right here and I'm going to pounce at any moment. This King of Wands. Oh, he's got this wand firmly in hand, does he not? King of Wands is about complete, and these are all upright, which is interesting. We'll talk about our Empress in a moment. King of Wands is about, look at him just standing there, so confident, super confident. He has a lizard on his chest. You probably can't see that well, but there's a lizard here. He's got his hand in his pocket with his thumb out, which is a sign to me of, I am cool, calm, collected, but I can pounce at any moment. Like, I'm good, but if you mess with me, it's over. I got my buddy here and we're gonna take care of things. So this King of Wands, so we have the Lovers. I need to put this whole thing together for you so that you understand what's going on. The Lovers is about a choice. It can be a choice typically about something that is emotional to you. What is emotional to you? You've had worry, you've been keeping yourself busy, or stalking, or not communicating. You're setting up your communication boundaries, but you're confident and ready. That's what this card is all about. Confident and ready. The Empress. It's one of my favorite cards. This is one of my favorite cards for two reasons. Number one, the Empress is about the Taurus, and I'm a Taurus sun, so I resonate with this card. Some of you may resonate with that as well. And it's about growth and birth. Obviously, she's pregnant with the world, right? So she's giving birth to the world. The Empress is about newness and growth. It's about birthing something new. It doesn't have to be a baby, and it can be. For some of you, you could be pregnant. So I'm just saying, the energy is here to become pregnant if you are in that stage. I'm an older woman. We'll just say that's not an option. But for some of you, it might actually be giving birth to a child. And for others of you, you're giving birth to a new idea, a new life, a new mindset, a new business, a new relationship, a new house, a new anything. This could be anything. It's the world, really. Whatever it is that you're creating, here it comes. And guess what? It is coming quick. This Tower is saying all of this choice. Do you see how this is at the top of my pyramid? Well, the Tower is saying it's going to come quick. It's going to come quick. It's going to, like lightning. It's just going to come. And the Empress and the King of Wands are an interesting pair. King of Wands is typically a Leo, because here we go with the Lion. But it doesn't have to be a Leo. It's someone that maybe is a Leo rising, okay? You don't have to be a sun sign, Leo. But this person's giving birth to new ideas. and is like allowing for the flow. Do you see how she's like really relaxed? She's almost asleep. And she's relaxed and just allowing this to grow. And he's like, okay, I got it all under control. I got it all in control. I got it. He's almost like, I got it, babe. And she's like, yes, you do. And that's why I can grow. It's almost like the perfect pair in a way. Whew. All right. Wow. Can't believe all those came out together. Two of Pentacles. Why is the Two of Pentacles here? Isn't this great? Don't you love it when the Two of Pentacles is clarified by the Two of Pentacles? Balance. So we also have Three of Pentacles in reverse. So see, they're sewing a fabric together. So it came out in reverse, meaning there's a desire to work together, but we're not there yet. Okay, probably because something needs to be balanced. The Hierophant is in reverse. The Hierophant is also a Taurus card. It's also about rules, regulations, higher commitments, authority, that kind of thing. It's in reverse, which means maybe we're questioning things. We're questioning, do I want a higher level of commitment? Do I want a higher status? Do I want to obey the religion I was raised with? You know, you're questioning things. Seven of Cups in reverse can be a good thing. So Seven of Cups in upright is he's making a decision. He's like, well, which one do I choose? Look, all of these cups look pretty good. Which one do I want? When it's in reverse, to me, tells me he's not confused. Okay, someone is not confused anymore. And then the Nine of Wands is about defensiveness. There's even like a fence-like structure here, but she's got this wand. Nine of Wands. The 9 being almost done. She's like, okay, I've built up all these wands. I've got this. Go ahead, try me. That's what I see in her face. Is like, yeah, all right, I know. You've been giving me shit all along. Just go ahead, try me. That's sort of what it looks like to me. So we've got defensiveness, not being confused, questioning authority and higher commitment, wanting to work together, needing to balance. Okay, all of that is playing a role in this Ten of Cups. So what is the Ten of Cups about? No. Ooh, Six of Cups. Let's see if it comes out again. What is this Ten of Cups about? Okay, so the Sun and the Ten of Cups. I think I should just stop right now. I don't know. Do I need to explain this to anyone that doesn't even know the tarot? Ten of Cups and the Sun. So the Sun is complete happiness, okay? Do you see her amulet is being like raised up, almost like she's being like brought up into the sun? This is complete and utter happiness. It's also things coming to light. It's I understand, I know, and I am happy. Ten of Cups. The Ten of Cups in this deck, I have a very specific resonation with this. So this Ten of Cups has a few different things. First of all, it's saying happily ever after. Okay, happily ever after doesn't exist. I'm not being pessimistic. I'm being realistic. Okay. But we all want this, right? Everyone wants happily ever after. Everyone wants this rainbow and sitting in a picnic and the children are playing in the back being happy. Is there anyone else out there that resonates with the fact like this is a picture? This is one moment, one snapshot in time, and that the moment this picture is taken, something else will happen. That's life. That is real life. But we're all reaching for this one moment in time, and then what? And then what? What happens after that moment? What happens with moment number 2? Are you still going to be this happy? Yeah. So I love this Ten of Cups for a lot of reasons, because it's my picture perfect card. They are posing for this picture in the picnic in the park with the kids. Like everything is perfect. There's even a rainbow. Okay. So the thing with this card is, what are we accepting as our Ten of Cups? Are we accepting this picture perfect, imaginary, fictitious meaning of Ten of Cups? Or are we accepting what Ten of Cups really is, which is our inner happiness, our devotion to our self-evolvement? Is that our Ten of Cups? What's your Ten of Cups? Because this is unattainable ever after. Happily ever after does not exist. Happily does, ever does, and after does, but they're separate. So I feel like this Cancer new moon, please, if there's anything that you do in this new moon is about manifesting, okay? Capricorn full moon is about letting go. This new moon on July 17th, if there's anything you can do to help yourself, it is to reset your picture perfect meaning of Ten of Cups. Because ultimate happiness is depending on it. Are you going to be ultimately happy for one moment in your life when someone takes a half a second snapshot of your life? Okay. All right. I'm going to get one more. Let's just get one more on that Ten of Cups. Because I feel like I need to make a point, actually. So, angels, Raphael, Archangel Raphael, help me to, oh, I hope I don't cry. Oh, the Ten of Cups is clarified by the Sun in the Ten of Cups. I really don't even know what to say. I don't even know. I don't even know how to explain. I don't even know how to explain this. Okay, I'm grabbing another deck because I just don't want you to get confused. I don't want you to think that this Sun in the Ten of Cups. Okay, here's what I'm getting. Your ultimate happiness is here. It's here at the end of this cycle. Whew. Self-confidence of the King of Wands and birthing something new with the Empress is going to bring you the most happiness you can achieve. And when I say achieve, please don't think it's this picture perfect, like you're going to live at a plateau forever. Life is up and down and up and down and up and down and all around. But for you, whoever you are, you're everything that you've ever dreamed of emotionally is attainable in this cycle, in this new moon cycle. It's here. God, that wanted to slip out of my hand. All right. So let's clarify. Oh, here it is. Okay. Oh, jeez. So the Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Cups. I'm clarifying this Ten of Cups and the Sun. The Wheel of Fortune means destiny is already turning this in your favor. You really don't even have to do anything, but you will, because you'll go through this cycle. Consciously or unconsciously, you'll go through this cycle. And likely by the middle to the end of July, this wheel will turn in your favor. And the Seven of Cups, picking the right cup. We had a Seven of Cups somewhere, right here. Where do we have it? I swear we had one. Here it is. Seven of Cups with this balance. So in other words, a key part to your transition from this full moon in Capricorn of letting go of a soul tie or a trauma bond and moving into Cancer new moon of new energy and rebirthing with self-confidence has to do with the Seven of Cups. I mean, first of all, destiny is already in your favor. But third, Seven of Cups is saying you will choose the right one. You'll choose the right one because obviously right here we have the Sun. All right, so overriding energy. I'm just going to ask. Last card. Okay, so it wanted to give me the whole deck. That's not cool. All right, I'll try that again. Last card of the reading Nine of Swords. Ooh, Queen of Pentacles and Nine of Swords. So the Nine of Swords is like worrying so much you can't sleep at night. And the Queen of Pentacles is having nurturing and abundance. They're very dichotomic. It's a dichotomy. I don't know what the word I want to say is. But you have this worry, this anxious worry, like complete anxiety, right along with wanting to nurture something. Okay, let's just get one more card. What does that mean? Why are we worried about something that will ultimately bring us abundance and nurturing and feeling cared for and loved? Why? And stable. It's a Queen of Pentacles. What is this about? Shed some light on what this is about for everyone. Ace of Swords in reverse. All right. That's why we're worried. We're worried because the Ace of Swords in reverse means we don't have clarity. If we had the Ace of Swords in upright, we would have clarity. This one sword would cut through any BS and say, I know what's happening. But it's still in question. Okay, that could be what the Lovers is all about. You know, the question. All right. I have one more deck I'm going to use. One more clarifier for the outcome. What is the outcome of this cycle from the full moon in Capricorn to the new moon in Cancer? What is the outcome? 10 of Cups. That is 10 of Cups 3 times with the Prince of Wands in reverse. Every time I do a reading, I get at least 3 or 4 cards that I have to clarify, and then clarify again, and then clarify again. It's like the never-ending story. Okay, so the 10 of Cups again, and the Prince of Wands. So in other words, this whole thing, this whole cycle is riding on if this Prince of Wands, this guy right here, guy, girl, it doesn't matter, gender doesn't matter, if they can get enough courage to go. Do you see the lion again? That is 3 times we saw this lion. Guess what happens after the new moon in Cancer? Leo starts. Leo season starts. Well, we have the lion 3 times here. So Leo the lion, let me tell you, Leo season is going to put it all in perspective, because the lion is saying, listen, I'm not going to let you pass. I am not going to let you pass without taking this step. Oh, this is ridiculous. Okay, one more. Oh, look at that. 4 of Swords, healing. Well, there's probably some healing that needs to be done still. Well, I need to stop there because I could clarify forever and ever and ever and ever. What I'm going to say about this is, as we go from full moon in Capricorn to new moon in Cancer, we are preparing, building strength, making a choice, creating balance, allowing our utter happiness to evolve based on these 7 of Cups, making a choice, not being confused, having King of Wands, Empress energy where we're taking a stand, growing something new. It's all about action. If you don't take action, this is all null and void. If you take action, you can create. I don't even know where to go with this. There are 3 10 of Cups here from 3 different decks and the Sun. Do you have any idea how much happiness is here? How much emotional satiety? Oh my goodness, I can't even say it. Being satiated emotionally. This is happiness. Happiness, happiness, happiness. And you know what? I'm just going to point it out. There's a couple here, a couple here, and a couple here. So for a lot of you, this is about a relationship that is going to bring happiness, but you've got to take action. If there's no action and no confidence, it won't happen. So that is what I have for you. Thank you, angels, archangels, spirit guides, and ancestors. And peace be with you all.